Shadow Coast here. We are continuing our Let's Play GreedFall. So we're actually going to take on Champion of the Arena and see how far we can progress through the challenges. So you can do this if we go to the Coin Tavern and then head downstairs. So we are going to loop around here into the Coin Tavern. It looks like, oh, there are a few bad guys, so we're gonna stasis one of them and firearm another. So let's take out this guy, make short work of him. Now magic ignores armor, so that's one advantage we have. Old rusted saber, so we're gonna sell a lot of this stuff, so you don't need it. So we're gonna go to the tavern and head downstairs because we paid our dues. And oh, it is over here. Head to the arena. So we currently have Kurt and Ciora with us, so we're gonna go stick with them. And we're going to excite the crowd and take on the first challenge.
And ladies, here is a new team of fighters taking to our proud arena.
So we're going to descend, and so immediately we're going to set an elemental trap and see if anybody triggers it. So this first battle should be pretty easy. So we made short work of them. So challenge one done.
Oh. I need to get going.
Looks like our trap's there from before, so I think we have to descend again. Looks like, there we go. Got them to... So we're gonna use some firearms here. I think we missed. Alright, so I don't know if it's best of 3. We're still figuring it out as we go.
I need to get
Nope. So there are 3 rounds, so we have to finish all 3 rounds. So we're gonna start with stasis, and here we're gonna set a poison trap, and then we're gonna open up on him. So we're gonna dodge to the side, and we're gonna stasis him. Run out a little bit. We're gonna hit him with some fury, bring that down, and easy peasy.
And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
So now we're gonna take on the second challenge.
Perfect. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity, and here they are again.
So we're gonna run up here and set a poison trap as we go. So, oh. So this one is a little more difficult already off the bat. Well, let's see what we can do. Alright, so gonna set another poison trap. Alright, they are poisoned. Let's try to stagger this guy. Gonna dodge. Nope. We're gonna try to dodge left. And we're gonna go through and select this guy. Oh, maybe not. Trying to.
Move away. Things are about.
Take some of his armor down. I was trying to loot, it didn't quite work. Gonna run up and poison trap. So this guy we are gonna stasis. And then we're gonna focus on, well,
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
alright, so stasis this guy. This guy we're going to furious attack. And again stasis this guy. And let's finish this guy off. Whoa, I thought we had taken care of that guy. But we have not. So let's. Ah! Oh man. So this guy seems to be healing. So let's try to stagger him. We stunned him. Alright, he was able to get to us. Alright, let's finish him off. Use some Fury on this one. Alright. Nice.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
Let's come back. The third one, that one kind of pushed us a little bit. But you know what? If we die, we can always load.
Perfect.
Take on the third challenge.
For your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence.
Flying monsters. So we are going to pick another poison trap. Alright, so it did work. I was just kind of testing to see if it worked there. Oof.
Heal yourself quickly.
Yeah, so we are going to stasis this one. And then we're going to firearms him.
I can't hold on much longer. Move away.
No magic here.
Oof. Yeah, this is gonna prove too much for us. Alright, it happens.
Ready to excite the crowd?
I would like to abandon the current.
Huh. Well, if you want to try it later, you'll need...
Alright, so...
I need to get going.
Huh.
We're gonna have to take it on.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Drink a potion.
You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Move away!
So part of the key is just to keep them
I'm wounded.
on the ground. All right.
You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Let's this one looks whoa. A lot harder than I thought. So I don't want to keep banging my head against the wall. I'm wondering if we can head to one of these other missions. So let's see if we can leave without abandoning the current progress we made. It appears that we might be able to. We're gonna head out into Teer Fradee. Daytime now. And we're gonna head over to the Bridge Alliance to start with. So we're heading out into the world. So we'll want to find campsites for quick travel. We can use the little globe for the quick travel. Sorry, I just had a sneeze there. Interface. And there are caravans near major cities for you to quickly travel from one city to another. So there's a caravan guy here. If we talk to
Greetings.
this
My
woman.
caravan goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like to go?
Let's go to Hickman. I think that's the Bridge Alliance. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it is the Bridge Alliance. Thank you, good woman. You transported us safely through the perils.
What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Alright, so looks like we got through. So let us sick bay is there. Wow, this is Hikmet is a serious city. Looks like they're a little more developed than the congregation. That makes sense though, they've been on Teer Fradee a bit longer than us. So we're gonna go talk to the Bridge Alliance, see if they have any progress made.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Teer Fradee. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
Whoop, I actually talked to him, but
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honourable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of course. Let's go.
so so I guess we should talk to our companions periodically. We just got another quest.
Your Excellency, you will not regret it. And always in the
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here.
So we're gonna actually sell old rusted saber. No need that. Sell some of these gray items. They're not really worth keeping around. Junk. We picked up some junk along the way, so we'll sell that. We're gonna keep everything else.
Thanks for your visit.
Now, we do have a residence because we are an emissary in every town. So in Hikmet, let's check that out. Make sure. With the green door. Alright, so we can swap out companions. We can fast travel to places. We're going to... Whoa! So, I'm looking at my storage here. We have the Hammer of the Forgotten God, which we're definitely going to take out of the chest. And equip. That is way, well, strength 2. Alright, well, okay, so it looks like the nice thing is when we go to some of these residents, it looks like we have a few things that kind of come with us, which is, or like are waiting there for us, excuse me, which is great. So that is pretty darn cool. Let me know what's in your chest in Hikmet. For ours, it's the pretty cool hammer, but we need 2 strength. And I wanted to... the workbench is right here. Hammer of the Forgotten God. So I just want to do a little tinkering with this bad boy. So this is plus 20 versus plus 20. Just kind of bugging out because it's like above the screen. I can barely see it. Craft level 2. plus 60. Craft level 2. Alright, so you basically can upgrade your weapons a lot better with craftsmanship. That's really what I was trying to explore there. We're gonna leave it for now. Head back out. So that's cool. So Hikmet, we got a pretty bad-ass hammer, which is great. And hold on, I just wanna... check something out.
We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident, but you are the diplomat.
So Siora admits that given that they're at war with the Bridge Alliance, I probably shouldn't bring her to meet the diplomat. So we are actually going to come in here, hit the campfire, sleep, take. So compose our team. We're gonna remove her, and we're gonna add.
Desarde,
Very well.
do you remember this?
Of course.
Well,
So Jonah.
I'm like him. A donation to the sea. I don't know anything about my real. When I was born, the Norts, I must have been used to settle the mystery of my origin. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander. But since being laid off, such a
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my... But if I go there, I'd be spotted. However, I get the impression that this may not be the right time for you. We'll talk about it again when you're left. Did you want anything else?
How did you become an...
So we're gonna pick up
I must leave you.
a quest. Offer your help to Vasco. So already we're seeing some difference. Now remember, I gave him one of my weapons. Vasco has the Alchemist Rapier, which is a pretty awesome weapon. So that's interesting. Like, they up front told me, like, Siora is... I don't want to meet with the Bridge Alliance. These guys are slaughtering my people. So that was a good call. We're going to swap it out. Kurt agreed. Kurt's growing on me. So it looks like they have a similar embassy setup, or governor setup, to ours. We're going to run up, go through the doors, and approach the Bridge Alliance.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city, but we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred.
Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Let's get a little information while we're here.
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise, and Hikmet is the city that allows us to make good on that promise.
And what of this conflict with Thélème on Teer Fradee?
Officially, we are at war, but we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no true danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Alright, that's that. So he wants us to talk to the captain of the outpost. We also have an aspiring merchant, so let's go talk to the natives. And Vasco has given us a quest. We're gonna pick up Ciora, and then we're gonna head So we're gonna remove Vasco for now and head out. So the captain of the outpost seems to potentially be right there. So we might talk to Captain Rainhild as we walk out, just to knock out a few birds with one stone.
Come closer. All my wares are in the back.
So yeah, we're heading up. Oh, so you do want to set up camp. That's important to note. Set up camp. So we set up a camp, which is always good. That's the fast travel. So this is the outpost. I'm not sure if Captain Rainhild is... No, he's actually down here. Right here. I'm gonna
Hello,
talk to
Captain.
Your
the
Excellency,
captain.
what can I do for you?
Governor Burren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks, we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
A merchant that survived the attack.
Hello there. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
How did the attack happen?
We traveled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6. But others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them. But their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times, do not camp near the road, do not light any fires. All of it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
Alright, so we're gonna pick this one up. See where it takes us. Not too far outside the camp, I hope. Let's see. We're on the open road.
The caravan was some distance from the road when it was attacked.
Yeah, I think it'd be up here on the left.
Here we are. Stay alert.
So you can loot herbs.
The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades, the kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna enter combat. This big guy. Oh. Kurt wants the big guy.
Green blood! I can't hold on!
So we're gonna want antidote because we're... Actually, I don't know if we're poison. So these guys are like a lot stronger than I thought they'd be.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Kias try to keep them on the ground. So
Drink a potion.
dodge. So this one, the big one,
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
great. Oh,
Green blood.
I'm asleep.
so alright, nothing of interest in this chest. Oh, I thought we needed to... Oh, wrong way. So there was really just a chest there that didn't have that many interesting things. Could go around this way. Whoa.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Alright, so there's kind of like a distance thing. Unfortunately, we just lost all our progress we made. We almost had him. Oh.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Alright, so we got steamrolled there. I think before we head up there, we're gonna keep leveling up stasis. And then attributes. Whoa. We're gonna actually go over to willpower to get plus magic so we can use more magic. Alright, so we missed looting one of the animals, or two of the animals. Alright, so there is an area that we have to kind of stay in. So magic ignores. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna see. Nope. This one, I want to stay in stasis. And I want to focus my efforts.
I can't hold on much longer.
Alright, let's... Oh, we dodged right back into it.
Be careful.
So we're having some...
I can't hold on much longer. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Keep this one stasis. Working on the armor. Keep that guy stasis. So now alright. Wow, that was way more difficult than I thought it would be. So we're gonna head over to the right. There are rebels up here. And we are going to set up a camp. So this is the second camp outside of Hikmet. That's good to know. And there are going to be some rebels over here.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Alright, so that guy is kind of the...
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
dodge back.
There's something in his pocket.
Just looting everything. I'm afraid this trip will be my last. We were very cautious. We even ate cold food every night because lighting a fire was too dangerous, and yet I feel as if we're being observed, and I'm afraid that they might attack us from one moment to...
He was in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
The Donea Extragal do this as a sort of scare tactic. This is a message for other merchants.
So Sierra's giving us some info. Trying to find the rebels. So Andrig Herd Chief has a ton of armor. Whoa. And apparently trying to so remember, magic goes through armor. Oh boy. So we're gonna drink a potion. Alright, so Ancient Andrig, we're gonna not worry about. Alright. So we bugged out, so we're gonna quick load, unfortunately. Oh boy. Let's see if we run back here. Alright, well, we're gonna try to reload because we do want to take him out, get the experience, and see if he drops anything interesting. So we're gonna actually save. No, we're gonna do a little better preparation here. We're gonna lay elemental trap.
To my help! And death to the others!
So So on this guy, it's good that you're attacking him, but almost like, what's the point, you know? Focus on this dude, poses much bigger of a risk. Alright, that guy's down. Alright, so he has no more armor left. Dodging. And he's unbalanced. There we go. East Essence, so we didn't get anything that interesting. Good to know. Oh wow, turkey over here. Let's see. Whoa! Can we not talk this out? I guess not. Come on, let's see what happens. Alright, I'm okay if... Oh, wait, you stop bugging out? So he's climbing up.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave.
Alright. I was hoping we can negotiate, but I'm gonna kind of run into here. Man, they like do not want to. They just want to fight. Alright.
Finally. Here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Donea Extragal. Please, let's try and talk to them. I do not want to fight with my brothers without trying to reason with them first.
I'm gonna try to talk to him.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse. And whom might you be?
My name is de Sade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
The congregation. Are those the Lugaid Blau? The yellow eyes?
It's possible, yes. We live in the city south of the island.
That's right. We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I'm listening.
I've come to speak to you about your attacks against all those who take the road to Hikmet.
The Lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people. We must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you risk men being taken prisoner.
I am not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on Olmenawi, those carrying the mark of the bond like you. They capture them, and we never see them again. We don't know what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors. So why kill them?
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died. The city of Lions is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
I share your anger against the Lions, and I also hope to find our captured brothers. But the Renaigse also use floating houses to transport things. Your attacks were useless.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances. As long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it. That was our last attack. Our troops are ready. And soon we will make the Lion pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Soon, the Donea Extragal will march together, and we will free our brothers.
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
Well, I am not entirely sure if we can stop this fight from occurring. Only more death and bloodshed will come of this. We're gonna take this path. Explorer Blunderbuss. So we have an awesome new weapon. Let's check this out. 296, 235, but this has 176. We need 2 points in accuracy to use it though, unfortunately.
I hope I will not regret letting them go. They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
The Donea Extragal fought, as my mother did, to free our people from the Lions. And now, they are ready for a great battle. I hope they will not end up like my clan.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Reinhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly.
We're gonna head back and then we're gonna call this an episode.
So, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. They will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them.
No, that's not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, we completed that mission. But I think the question is, was there a way to potentially stop the bloodshed from happening? I'm not sure if there was. Anyways, thanks for watching. We will continue live streaming and posting Let's Play videos as we go along. Appreciate the support, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Shadow Coast here. We are continuing our Let's Play. We're going to take on an aspiring merchant. We're going to try to meet Ulan, the leader of the Vingan army here. We do have some points to spend, so we have 1 point to spend. We're going to continue to go for Shield of the Enlightened and head over to the Storm. I don't know if we have to go all the way up here too. We will find out. We also have... That's it, just an extra point to spend. We are level 8. So we are going to leave Hikmet. And head out this way. So far I'm loving the game. They've done a really good job. A lot better than I expected, to be honest. So it's going to take us 9 hours to travel to this region. So we can stop at wandering merchant camps, we can buy, sell items, manage your companions, access our chest, etc. So it looks like Vasco has something he wants to talk about. So let's... Whoa! So this guy's got some pretty sweet weapons. We're gonna go with the... So strength 1. Strength 1. Theologian's Ring 150. Ring of the Fighting Monk. Monk's Ring. So we found that on our other character in our other playthrough. So we're gonna go with Archbishop's Ring, which is way better than what we have. We're going to sell our Ring of the Deacon because we have no use for it. So let's equip our... Oh, we already have it. Nice. Warren Spike Hammer we could probably do without. So inventory 220. Gonna store that. And you know what? Since I don't have any crafting stuff, we're just gonna store all crafting stuff, or as much as we can. And it looks like crafting stuff doesn't take up space, so I might have misinterpreted that. Hold on, we're gonna sell all our junk. so inventory. So in the chest. Okay, so this stuff. So crafting stuff doesn't take up space. So that's good to know. So we're gonna keep all our crafting stuff. Lesson learned. And think about because this is all weight based. I see. So weight, we're gonna wanna can drop some of those off. Just keep one. There we go. That did a good job. Taking off some weight. Let's speak to Captain Vasco.
I've always hoped to one day find out my biological family name. But, however, we'll talk about it again when you're less. Did you want anything else?
I must leave.
So we already talked to him about that. So let's head over here. And we're going to kind of travel down here to King Ulan's house. A little south off the beaten path. We are on the right path. Just looting everything as we see as we go. I think Hawthorne's key ingredient to health potions, so make sure you pick it up. Skill altar, so we did find a skill altar. But it looks like it is protected. So we're going to stasis this one. And then we're going to focus this one. Oh no. Alright. Made relatively short work of them. Scout's tunic. Oh. Skeletal altar is hidden behind level 1 science. Ah. Alright, so we're going to want to get science. Definitely want to grab science and knock that one down. What level was it? Just so you guys can see.
It's not possible just now.
Level 1 science. So Seems like level 1 science can get you pretty far. So there's a skill altar once we get science. We're gonna max out charisma though, and then we'll head back there with science. So that would give us a much needed skill point. So we can add to our bar and level up faster. Just enjoying nature. And we're going to set up a camp. Region of Glendalavamar. Let's stasis this guy. Stasis this guy again. Oh, get a tight little circle there. So we found a little tent over here. Off the beaten path. Traveler's diary page. At the edge of the woods, when I was taking the route north towards the heart of the mountains, I saw on the road to the left behind the bushes a bridge which led to a chest. It makes you wonder who could have left a chest in such a place. Surely a not treasure. Night is falling. I'll go look tomorrow. Route north towards the heart of the mountain, I saw the road to the left behind the bushes, a bridge which led to a chest. So behind some bushes. Tracker's tunic. It looks like it is a new so we're gonna throw on the tracker's tunic. And we're just making sure there isn't any Alright, I think we got what we needed. So we can fast travel if we need to, which is nice. Let's go talk to the chief. I think we're wearing the appropriate garb.
I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
So we're going to talk about the merchant.
Of your clan in New Serene. A merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Onol Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
So we are going to accept this?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnames. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Alright, so we picked up another mission. Peculiar Alliance. So we will head back to Hikmet. Gonna throw on our classic congregation attire. So we are going to head over to our residence. Or I thought. Yeah, now we're in our residence. So we can go talk to the governor, try to broker a peace. So there is one group, one clan that's going to go to war. But I'm hoping that we can prevent another clan from fighting. If we all get along, maybe we can work towards a cure for the Malachor. And while I doubt we can save our mother, it doesn't hurt to try.
Your Excellency,
Lord de Sade, and to...
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief, from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan's clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful, if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Alright, so we are brokering deals, trying to keep the peace to a certain degree at least. So far all the quests have had purpose and a reason to do them, leading more or less into the general story arc of us being a legate. We don't need to talk to the merchant at all. So we're gonna jog over to the outpost. It's actually a lot further than I thought it would be. And help this merchant out and start the trade between the two colonies. So we did upgrade our rings, so we're outputting a little more damage now, which is good.
Please, help me! Just keep walking, Renaikse. This does not concern you. Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
So we're gonna reason with them. We're gonna use our charisma.
Several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant, and I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaikse? Are you insulting us?
You're insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He's not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaikse away, and he cannot sell his products. Adloreda Onolmanawi, may the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaikse. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Alright. So we have helped the merchant. Now to see if we can head back over to Ulan, let him know the good news. Display that an emissary is coming. So we kind of have this intermediate load screen. I do actually like how you have your camp there, so like as you load you can do some camp stuff.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is, and I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Wait outside for 1 hour and 59 minutes. I'm a little suspicious. I'm kind of curious what this thing is over here. We have some gold coins, some ammo, some hawthorn. Alright, so nothing of too much import. So we're gonna run to the camp, fire, and kind of wait. So technically we waited 12 hours, but I don't think that should matter. Hopefully no one ends up dead. You never know. Things can be tricky.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the Nea Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adlredar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
You gotta broker more peace, which is never easy. Sorry, I'm just checking a few items here, guys. Alright, so where is this? So we're gonna try to figure out. Alright, I think we're just better off doing a little bit of running. So there is some back and forth running, but at least it makes sense, right? Until we can fast travel. Alright, great poison club. Two-handed heavy weapon. Looks pretty badass though. So we are heading over to the other clan. We're gonna throw on our scout's tunic. Look like a local. Spider hat being a little bit different, but hopefully they don't notice that. I think the tunic is what, the torso piece is what makes the biggest difference. So we're gonna head up over. So far, the game's awesome. You know, it's not complete open world, it's more like a region based, like you have these larger areas. Oh, I don't want to go there.
I need a bit of practice.
I think I need vigor to scale that wall, so I'm wondering if I can kind of go around. We have to battle some people, but that's okay. I'm hoping this trail leads us to where we need to go. I think it does. Alright, so stasis this one. Whoa, that guy's trippy. Ah, he got me. So, the one back there, gonna wanna stasis. Alright, made short work of him. East Essence. Alright. Let us... Alright, nothing up here. We would've just avoided a fight. Fast travel. So as we kind of load, you can see in the top right it's like level loaded, so it is kind of nice where if it takes slightly longer to load. I really like how they've done that. They've given the game a lot of thought, trying to make it easier. Alright, so we want to go up around to the left. These regions are pretty extensive, so there's like a lot you can explore. I mean, I would argue this is pretty open world. See, the thing is I'm not sure how we get over there, but travel maybe. Some bad guys. Angry Beast.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Drink a potion.
Alright. Hot springs. Oh, there's a camp area over there. So let's hit the camp area. But before we do, we oh, I don't actually know if we needed to fight this guy. Let's hit this guy with stasis. Oh.
Things are about to get
Whoa. I was just throwing. This guy went to stasis and kind of focus on this guy. try to... Oh, and that guy got around us and smoked us. Which sucks. But part of life, part of the game, gotta be careful on that. Oh man, we gotta start a little further behind than I would have liked.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Alright, these guys we made short work of. And here's the camp. So we're gonna make camp. Region of Magisvar. So the question is do we need to fight this particular guys or not? So we're gonna ignore them. And what do we have here? Nadag Vitamin. He's got, holy smoke, so this is a boss. He's poisoning us. So make sure you keep moving. Gonna shift back. Oof. He's got some range, so we're going to set a magic trap here. And we're gonna try firearms. Whoa. We're gonna step back. And he's knocked down again. We're gonna try to keep going with firearms. See if we can get him to get knocked down. These guys are kind of like tree-like. Just want you guys to see, look at the detail. This guy looks like a tree monster. Nadag Videma. Trying to dodge. Keep dodging. So we're gonna take out the swamp creature. Obsidian. And then this guy, Major's Gauntlets, looks pretty badass. Major's Collared Doublet. And you found this key on the remains of a coin guard soldier. This poor man's chest has been somewhere near the closest, must be somewhere near the closest military camp. So closest military camp. So there's probably a military camp in here. We're gonna take a second to take stock of Kurt and see if he can put on the Major's Collar Doublet. And then Old serene gloves. You're given the Major's gauntlet. We can't grab that. So we're gonna leave our gloves as is. We just gave Kurt a major update. We do have a key, so we are gonna take a look around to see if we can find the military camp, although our mission is Mordoon's abode. Not sure how we get over there. Looks like we're gonna have to do some serious exploring. So we have some bad guys again. Oh, so there are like a lot more of these guys than probably thought. Stasis this guy. Oh, I should have waited on that one. Alright, so we just made some pretty good progress. Heading over, we're gonna head up this way. Set up another camp. 2 out of 5. You can see 1 and 2. And we found the village, so let's go negotiate. There's a skill altar over here, so we're gonna hit it. So we've earned 1 skill point. So with the skill points, we actually have 2 now, so we're gonna keep going. We need 1 or 2 points. So we actually might grab magic healing, because we can, so we just have kind of an auto heal. Or magic heal. We went the wrong direction. Up here. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
What are you doing here, Renaigse? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
So we're gonna use charisma.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradee. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Lanristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordu.
All right.
You know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordoon. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
Yeah. Oh, we also have a talent point. So we can decide. We're gonna finalize charisma. So we're 3 out of 3 charisma. So hopefully we can talk our way out of whatever we need to. You're fast traveling until it loads. Which it has. So you can see this a lot faster. You've done a really nice job.
Mordoon is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should go to Lanristel to make sure we're not being tricked.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Alright, so we're not over yet. So we are going to attend the negotiation. So we're going to attend the negotiations. Not too far out. So we're gonna actually want to pass some time. So dusk. Oh no, we missed it. The timing mattered. Oh crap. Let's see if we quick save. What happens? Timing does matter. So we're gonna run over there and then see if it gives us the option to wait it out. Alright, so sometimes timing does matter. That's good to know. the hell is going on? That does not seem... So we can't climb. Something's going down over there, and I don't like it. What the heck? Alright, well...
Mordoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Adloredal, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Almanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
So, that is ridiculous. They laid a trap.
Greenblood, do you need some?
I'm asleep.
Alright. I'm gonna talk to Ulan. And if we can take him out, I'd like to. It's ridiculous. We negotiated a peace contract in good faith, and he went and broke it. The Bridge Alliance went along with it, it looked like.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Dene Exregao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaigse. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
Alright, well...
Nothing. I must go.
now nice with this faction. Alright, we're going to call this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.